In a country far away, a handsome prince called Rama and a beautiful princess called Sita met, fell in love, and as is the way of things, married. However, Rama's jealous stepmother soon banished the happy couple to live in the forest for 14 years. They were joined by Rama's brother, Laksmana, who shared their simple yet contented life. But their peace was soon to shatter. Ravana, a wicked demon king with 10 heads and 20 arms, caught sight of the beautiful Sita and decided to capture her for himself. First, he had to get her alone. He ordered a servant to become a golden deer, which Sita begged Rama to catch for her. Keen to keep his wife happy, Rama set off, asking Laksmana to look after Sita. Rama's cries for help suddenly exploded from the forest. Sita pleaded with Laksmana to help her beloved Rama. Reluctantly, he agreed as long as she promised to stay inside a magic circle he drew around her. And so, Ravana tricked her into being alone, as he had pretended to be Rama in distress. An old, sick man came stumbling towards Sita and asked her for some water. As Sita was explaining how she had to stay inside the circle, he suddenly collapsed. The pure and gentle-hearted Sita stepped out to help him without thinking. She realized her mistake in an instant later as she stood before Ravana. Sita screamed when she realized that his plans were to take her back to the island of Lanka in his chariot. Hearing her cries, Garuda, king of the birds, swooped down to her rescue. But as Ravana cut off first one wing and then the other, he spun to the ground. Hearing all the noise, Rama and Laksmana came dashing back just in time for Garuda to break the devastating news of Sita's kidnap before he died. The twists and turns of Rama's journey to get Sita back form the epic tale of the Ramayana, but his adventures are too many to tell here. Throughout his travels, he had the help of the monkey warrior Hanuman and his monkey army. They built a causeway across the sea to Lanka, which they traveled along to face Ravana and his demons in a mighty battle. It is hard to fight demons who make themselves invisible and fire arrows that turn into poison-biting, breath-snatching snakes. And so the monkey army suffered. When all seemed lost, Hanuman remembered there was a magical healing flower that grew on a faraway mountain. He flew there at once, but became distressed as he could not find the flowers. In desperation, he lifted up the entire mountain and carried it back to the battlefield where the flowers were found and used to restore the strength of the monkey soldiers. At last, our hero and villain, Rama and Ravana, stood face to face. Rama was surprised that each time he cut off one of Ravana's arms or heads, it just grew back again. As long as he touched the ground, Ravana had special powers. Tiger-headed arrows roared past Rama as he sat down in the middle of the battlefield and meditated. With clearness of mind, he remembered that he had in his backpack an arrow that had been blessed by the gods. Carefully taking aim, the arrow fired Ravana so soaringly high into the sky that he was dead by the time he came back to earth. Rama raced off to find Sita, and on being reunited, they decided to go home. Hanuman flew ahead to the villagers, asking them to line the paths with lamps so the couple could find their way home. It is the safe return of Rama and Sita that is celebrated every year at Diwali, the Hindu festival of lights.